Hi and welcome to another Tarkov Tactics video. In this one, as usual, I will break down my firefights and throw in some solo PvP tips. The theme of this episode is importance of clearing your surrounding, because in Tarkov there is almost always one more enemy waiting for your mistake. First, a little background. As you can see, we are on woods, for many the map that is the final frontier. I spawned near two weapon crates on the hill near the Ruaf roadblock. I checked part of the road for potential enemies, but nobody was there. Then moved next to the lake, killing one scav with Mosin on my way to the place where I am right now. We are 6 minutes into the raid. I'm doing Punisher Part 5 quest that requires to use P.A.K.A. and SB47 helmet. My weapon of choice is modded and silenced AKM with Valdai scope. This is why most people hate woods. You can be shot from so many angles on this map. My tip would be not to move slowly in a situation like that, so you at least have some chance of surviving first shot. Moving straight to the body would be a dangerous move. First, he could have teammate that would just wait for me to approach. I'm also wearing bad armor and simply put, why risk it when I don't have to? Second reason why I'm taking my time with the loot is the raid timer. If more people spawned on this side of the map, they should be approaching this choke point right now, so there is a very high chance somebody would get easy kill on me. If you watched any of my previous breakdowns, you know by now that my main strategy is to relocate after a fight and try to clear area from a different side, and this is what I'm doing right now. So yeah, there was one more. At this point I don't think there should be anybody else there, but I like to heal before I go for the loot. Now this was not optimal move because I made a lot of noise, but after my 2 nades I tossed earlier, it doesn't make much difference. I did bring Mosin with me for the Tarkov Shooter Part 1 task. I'm using Mosin Infantry Carbine because there is a high chance it will come back with insurance. You can't mount scope on it, so for most people it's useless, and it's also a very long weapon, so it will not fit into most backpacks. And here we go again. To be sure I can safely loot, I again check my surrounding for potential PMCs that could be approaching this area from many wood spawns. It's very important in this case because this is one of the most common places where people will try to cross to the other side of the map. As you can see, there is a lot of checking in this case. Nicely modded M1A and Vogue grenade, that should come in handy. Not picking class 3 armor, it's not worth much. This is a dangerous place to be. There could be somebody sniping out there in the distance and that makes me a little nervous. I also saw my enemy had Vapor Hunter, so there is a very low chance he had any good loot. That's why I decided to be extra safe and check again my bag. Bingo. I heard somebody in the bushes on the right. Another one in the trees. Trying to use this tree as a cover from the dude in front of me. Time to run. so I know there are at least 2 of them. I'm pretty sure they will start clearing and should pop up on the ridge at some point. That's why I'm just patiently waiting. Sadly, I didn't react fast enough to line up the shot, but maybe they will show themselves again. Got him only in the arm there, hoping the net will finish the job. Again, I'm wearing bad armor, so it's time for some sneaky play. I hope the second dude will show up somewhere here. That was a little scary. He must have heard me while I was moving through the bush. Time for tactical retreat. Now I could probably stay in the bush and just wait for them in case they are impatient, but judging from their tactical play so far, like being quite spread out while clearing on the road fight, it seems they would not make such a risky play, so I just try to move on a better position. I guess I gave them too much credit, but again I wasn't able to line up the shot fast enough. Maybe I should have stayed in that position a little longer, but I was just trying to get a better angle. Looks like the second guy is also checking the area they last saw me. At that point I think that staying in the bush and waiting for them would be maybe a better play. I think they will just check the bushes now and probably move to the sniper rock on the right. Time to try and look for another shot opportunity. Well, I think I lost them. Either way, it looks like it's a good time to make a move to the first dude from the squad I killed. There is a high chance they hit his gear, but in case they stayed on the ridge, I would have a good flank on them. It looks like somebody is shooting from the ridge. Flank it is then. You may think, why I risk moving like that in the open? Well, it's unlikely that anybody else stayed so long in the spawns. It's like 15 minutes left in the raid, so I can only be worried about some player's scav, but even then it's unlikely he would be sniping in this place so late in the raid. I assumed that after that shot they would move into the lumber mill or just move close to the lake for the extract, so I want to get into good sniping spot. Well, he's probably cursing at me right now and thinks I'm one of the bush Wookiees that was camping this spot the whole match. Unlucky for him. He looked like one of those two guys that I was fighting before, so I expect at least one more enemy sneaking somewhere nearby, probably somewhere on the ridge. Again I go with wide flank, making sure to clear any spot I can. I'm giving my opponent some time to make mistakes and use it to refill my max. Time to make a move. So yeah, there's always one more. In hindsight, I should have cleared the ridge from the other side, but I was too impatient and just made a mistake. It was a good raid in the end, and I hope you guys have found something to improve your gameplay. Thanks for watching and see you in raids.